goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul. I think a fall angel just walked by. I think a fall angel just walked by.
Cold start, 2011 Chevy Duramax. What's up, you guys? It's Tuesday. We're gonna try to do a vlog a day this week, as my schedule looks like that it will allow that. So anyways, it's freaking cold here in Pennsylvania this morning. It is it says 37. Must have rained last night, so clean truck is now gonna be a muddy mess. We're sitting here at Copart. We got 4 minutes till they open. And we've got 2 cars, same pickup, same drop off, 93 miles for $300. It's decent for this morning. It takes me close to where I'm picking up some other cars, so worked out pretty good. You know, we always talk bad about brokers, but this guy was on it last night, and if all goes smooth, you know, he was a good broker. He's been in contact with me, texted me this morning, let me know cars are paid for, ready to go. So we'll see what happens. You know, don't always have to talk bad about brokers. There are some good ones out there, and let me in on a little information. He's getting paid $100 to get these 2 cars moved up 93 miles. So if I wasn't making $300 on them, I'd probably be kind of upset, but we both can eat on this one. So any of you guys that use GoPros know that the batteries are crap and don't last all that long, especially when you get using them, you know, for months at a time. But anyways, this is the charger that I linked below. Holds 3 GoPro batteries, and it's just USB, and the light will change from red to green when they're charged 3 at a time. It's worked pretty well for me, so I think I only paid about $16 or so for that. So for you GoPro guys, there's a little tip on how to keep your batteries all charged up. A little bit of a muddy mess out here today, guys. I just got some information. Copart is no longer side loading vehicles. I don't know why. He said even trailers like mine or flat decks or anything, they won't side load. So if it doesn't run, you better have a winch. But yeah, kind of stupid. I mean, I understand side loading stuff like high top car carriers or even wedges when they're on an angle. Like, I understand that, but a trailer that's completely flat doesn't make any sense to me. But of course, I forgot my jump box, so he's gonna grab one for me. This car runs, I just need to back it up. He loaded it from the rear, I just need to back it up, and then he'll load the other one from the rear, and I'll run him and grab my jump box. How to use it to start the 4-wheeler, and of course, I forgot it. Alright, well, some of you guys asked for this, about going through a weigh station. We're pulling up to one here in right outside of Frederick, Maryland, on 270. So weigh station is open, as you can see. Sign says open. Alright, so we'll see what happens here. I'll show you guys. 9 out of 10 of you are in the business and know about going through a weigh station, but there is that 10% that probably doesn't. Alright, so pulling in, usually have, so you maintain 100-foot intervals because you'll pass over a pre-scale. It'll pre-weigh you as you're rolling through. See it here on the ground, staggered scales. Keep rolling, try to maintain 100-foot intervals, about 25 miles an hour unless it says otherwise. Green arrow to the left. And in this case, that means exit back to the highway. Now, if I would have had the right arrow, that would have pulled me onto the scale, and then you follow instructions on a, looks like a big stoplight and has a bunch of instructions. It'll tell you, keep pulling up, and then they'll tell you to stop, and from there, they'll weigh you. Most likely gonna run your DOT numbers. And then what they'll do from there is they'll either hit the go button, you can hop back on the interstate, or it'll tell you to pull around back and bring in your paperwork. And usually that means you're getting in at least a level 1 inspection. Most of mine that I've probably been pulled into the office about 5 times, and all but one of them were just routine, easy peasy, nice guy. And then one of them was just a power trip, I assume. He even told me that the reason he pulled me in because the previous car hauler in front of me, the last person he had pulled in had a bunch of issues. So he said that the next car hauler that came in, he was going to get them too. So I don't know if that's targeting or whatever, but that's just the way it is. I didn't argue, just did what he said. But we're back on the road, and that scale just reopened, so I don't know if they're weighing people yet. It had been closed for quite some time because somebody actually wrecked and took out the, I think the pre-scale box as you come in, like the control unit. Someone ran right through it, which is probably the dumbest thing you can do, is have an accident at the weigh station. So I just realized that I am going to be driving right past a dealership that has a wide variety of commercial truck options. So I've got time today. I think I'm going to stop, show you guys what I'm looking at. I did look at their inventory a few days ago online, and they had 30 plus trucks on the commercial side, which cabin chassis, they're all white, which I like white, obviously. But I'm also going to take a look at what else they have in their lot, because they do sell both Rams, Chevrolets. So I always say I'm going to get a Ram, but you never know. It's getting towards the end of the year. If someone can make me a deal on a truck, see what happens. But anyways, I should be stopping there within about 15-20 minutes, and we'll see how quickly it takes a salesperson to bug us and see what trucks they have on the lot. Well, they're going to get me an appraisal on my 2500, and we're going to see what that looks like, see if I'm happy with it. But and then take some time to think, crunch the numbers, and actually found a single cab 4500 here that would better suit my needs. I mean, I already have the crew cab 2500. A single cab truck for what I do would be perfect. Easier to get around in, easier to hook up to the trailer with, and being a 4500, obviously the bigger suspension, brakes, and tires. It's got the 19.5s on it, so we'll see what kind of numbers we get here. Alrighty guys, well, we got some numbers, and now it's not that bad. It's trade isn't close to what I was expecting or wanted. Truck's definitely worth more than what they're doing, but that's just the shystiness of working with a car dealership. It sucks to have to do that. So I don't know. Sorry, I'm looking for my phone charger. I I test drove the 4500, and you know, it felt fine. You know, it kind of was what it was, but I don't know. Being a cabin chassis, obviously it's got some bounce for not having any weight on the rear axle and all that. So we're gonna move on with today. It is now snowing here. I'm in Thurmont, Maryland at Criswell. So price wasn't bad. They do have a good selection of commercial trucks, 35, 45, and a couple 5500s. But I'm not ready to make the decision today, obviously. I got my trailer with me. So we're gonna move on and go get 2 more cars picked up and see where the day goes. You know, I keep trying to put off. Hey, I'm not gonna be able to get out this way. I keep trying to put off driving out of town to one of these dealers that has these bomb-ass prices, but in all reality, I mean, that might be the best decision financially if I can save fucking $6,000 or something like that. So we'll see. We shall see. Let me see if I can't get out of this parking lot here, guys. Alright, bad broker of the day. Go to pick up a car. Whole car's not paid for. Call him. Declines the call. Doesn't text me back. Not tripping over a $150 car. Moving on. Well, did it sure get freaking cold outside, guys. But I got good news. Look what's in the garage. The OG truck. The old 6.6 Duramax is gonna make its maiden voyage after repairs. All I'm doing is waiting for this bumper cap, but want to give her a little shakedown. I had a headlight issue and that I got resolved. I don't know if I have the, yeah. The connector was all chewed up, and all you had to do is wiggle it and it would start working. So I'm going to give her a shakedown tomorrow. It still needs its hood, but that's coming. But anyways, I'm gonna let her see how she pulls again. The hood's kinked, as you guys can see there. But anyways, it's still all lettered up. Just gotta clean the leaves out of the bed in the morning from sitting under the trees. Got the spare tire out. Fire extinguisher mounted. Triangles, toolkit. And we're gonna take her tomorrow to pick up 2 vehicles that head to Ohio and see how she does, man. I really miss this truck. This thing gets about 4, believe it or not, about 4 more miles to the gallon than what the Dodge does. So this does about 14-ish, and the Dodge averaged only about 10. So this is deleted and tuned 172,000 miles for you guys that are new. This truck is what pretty much started the company. I did have a little fender bender in it, and was gonna get it fixed by the insurance company. Ended up fixing it myself, buying the Ram as a second truck, and having the Ram as a second truck, it pretty much sat around. But it's back. It's cold. I let it warm up, made sure the heat worked, everything, checked all the fluids, the oil, coolant. And we're gonna take it tomorrow and see what happens. We got the ball all greased up, gonna hook up to the trailer, gonna let it sit inside overnight because it's about 20 degrees now and snowing, and it's definitely a little warmer here in the garage. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go inside and get some sleep for tomorrow. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way out. We'll see you on the next one.